Elvis Presley, age 42, died from a heart attack caused by prescription drug abuse. He was found unresponsive on his bathroom floor at Graceland. 2. Michael Jackson, age 50, died from acute propofol and benzodiazepine intoxication administered by his personal physician. The King of Pop suffered cardiac arrest at his Los Angeles home. 3. Prince, age 57, died from an accidental fentanyl overdose. He was found unresponsive in an elevator at his Paisley Park estate. 4. Whitney Houston, age 48, died from accidental drowning in a bathtub with heart disease and cocaine use as contributing factors. She was found submerged in her Beverly Hilton hotel bathtub. 5. Amy Winehouse, age 27, died from alcohol poisoning after binge drinking. She was found dead in her London home with a blood alcohol level 5 times the legal limit. 6. Jimi Hendrix, age 27, died from asphyxiation after choking on his own vomit following barbiturate intoxication. He was found dead in his girlfriend's London apartment. 7. Janis Joplin, age 27, died from a heroin overdose that was unusually pure and potent. She was found dead in her Los Angeles hotel room. 8. Jim Morrison, age 27, died from a suspected heroin overdose, though no autopsy was performed. He was found dead in a bathtub in his Paris apartment. 9. Kurt Cobain, age 27, died from a self-inflicted shotgun wound to the head. His body was found at his Seattle home 3 days after his suicide. 10. John Lennon, age 40, died from gunshot wounds after being shot by Mark David Chapman. He was murdered outside his apartment building in New York City. 11. Bob Marley, age 36, died from melanoma cancer that spread throughout his body. The cancer began under his toenail and he refused amputation due to his Rastafarian beliefs. 12. Freddie Mercury, age 45, died from bronchial pneumonia resulting from AIDS. He passed away at his London home one day after publicly announcing his AIDS diagnosis. 13. Tupac Shakur, age 25, died from gunshot wounds after a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. He was shot 4 times and died 6 days later in the hospital. 14. The Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, age 24, died from gunshot wounds in a drive-by shooting in Los Angeles. He was shot 4 times while sitting in an SUV and died at the hospital. 15. Marvin Gaye, age 44, died from gunshot wounds after being shot by his own father during an argument. He was shot twice at his parents' home in Los Angeles. 16. Otis Redding, age 26, died in a plane crash in Wisconsin. His private plane crashed into Lake Monona, killing him and 4 members of his band. 17. Buddy Holly, age 22, died in a plane crash along with Ritchie Valens and the Big Bopper. The small aircraft crashed in an Iowa cornfield in what became known as the day the music died. 18. Ritchie Valens, age 17, died in the same plane crash as Buddy Holly. He was the youngest victim of the crash that also killed the Big Bopper. 19. Stevie Ray Vaughan, age 35, died in a helicopter crash in Wisconsin. The helicopter struck a ski hill in dense fog after a concert. 20. Ronnie Van Zant, Lynyrd Skynyrd, age 29, died in a plane crash in Mississippi when their chartered plane ran out of fuel. The crash killed 3 band members and injured many others. 21. Selena Quintanilla, age 23, died from a gunshot wound after being shot by her fan club president. She was murdered at a motel in Corpus Christi, Texas. 22. Sam Cooke, age 33, died from a gunshot wound at a Los Angeles motel. He was shot by the motel manager under disputed circumstances. 23. Aaliyah, age 22, died in a plane crash in the Bahamas. The overloaded aircraft crashed shortly after takeoff, killing all aboard. 24. Mac Miller, age 26, died from an accidental drug overdose of fentanyl, cocaine, and alcohol. He was found dead at his Los Angeles home. 25. Lil Peep, age 21, died from an accidental overdose of fentanyl and Xanax. He was found dead on his tour bus in Arizona. 26. Juice WRLD, age 21, died from an accidental overdose of oxycodone and codeine. He suffered a seizure at Chicago's Midway Airport. 27. XXXTentacion, age 20, died from gunshot wounds during an armed robbery. He was shot while leaving a motorcycle dealership in Florida. 28. Nipsey Hussle, age 33, died from gunshot wounds after being shot outside his clothing store. He was murdered in Los Angeles by a man he knew from the neighborhood. 29. George Harrison, age 58, died from lung cancer that spread to his brain. The former Beatle passed away at a friend's home in Los Angeles. 30. David Bowie, age 69, died from liver cancer that he had kept private for 18 months. He passed away 2 days after releasing his final album, Black Star. 31. Tom Petty, age 66, died from an accidental drug overdose of multiple medications. He suffered cardiac arrest at his Malibu home. 32. Chester Bennington, Lincoln Park, age 41, died from suicide by hanging. He was found dead at his home in Los Angeles. 33. Chris Cornell, Soundgarden, age 52, died from suicide by hanging. He was found in his Detroit hotel room after a concert. 34. Avicii, Tim Bergling, age 28, died from suicide by self-inflicted injuries with a broken bottle. He was found dead in Muscat, Oman, while on vacation. 35. Leonard Cohen, age 82, died from a fall at his Los Angeles home. He fell during the night and passed away from his injuries. 36. Frank Sinatra, age 82, died from a heart attack. He passed away at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. 37. Johnny Cash, age 71, died from complications of diabetes. He passed away just 4 months after his wife June Carter Cash died. 38. Ray Charles, age 73, died from liver disease. He passed away at his home in Beverly Hills. 39. Etta James, age 73, died from leukemia with complications from dementia and hepatitis C. She passed away at Riverside Community Hospital in California. 40. Aretha Franklin, age 76, died from pancreatic cancer. The Queen of Soul passed away at her home in Detroit.